Hello Aries, and welcome to your reading. Aries, we are going to see what messages are coming up for you in this reading. I always want to remind you that these readings are generalized, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who is watching this reading. Thank you. So bear with me just 1 second whilst I just fix your cards. So Aries, I also want to let you know that I have a new channel, which is my love channel. So if you like love readings, relationship readings, I'm going to link that channel in the description box below. So I'm just going to get some oracle cards for you also. Okay. All right, so we have your cards, and from what I can see, Aries, there is a sense of, it feels like you have been in a battle for a long time, okay? Because we are having our 9 of Wands coming up. And I feel that maybe this battle is to do with work. I feel that some of you are going through a situation where there could be a lot of gossiping at work. There is issues with your colleagues. And if it's not that, some of you could be experiencing this in your neighborhood, in your home. There is just something that is currently going on where you feel that maybe people are gossiping, talking about you. There is that feeling where here you are just suspicious about some people who are close to you. So we have our oracle card who is saying, stay away. Gossip is the poison of the soul. And if people are talking about you, if you're feeling just that people are against you in some type of way, the divine wants you to know that it is time to have some quiet time to really contemplate and to figure out what is going on, because we have the Hermit card, and the Hermit card is that journey into the soul. It is that journey that just takes you out from everything that is currently going on, so you could have some moments of solitude, time to contemplate, time to look at the situation from a higher perspective. Because sometimes when we are deep entrenched in the situation, it is really hard to see what exactly is going on. And the divine is just saying that because we have this major arcana card here for you, it is really good just to isolate yourself from people who you might think or feel that are against you, that you feel that these people are just having maybe that evil eye on you. It is that time just to remove yourself so that you can see this situation from a higher perspective, so that you can protect yourself from whatever is currently going on. Because by doing so, you can see that the Hermit card is leading to the 4 of Wands, and now the energies have changed. I really like this card because now we see you happy. Now we see that perhaps you have found a solution out of that problem that was currently going on. You have found ways to find joy and stability, because the number 4s in the tarot are always about stability. They are about getting our power back. They bring protection. It is like that father figure type of energy. So you could feel that, you could see that maybe a male figure goes and defends for you. Whatever is going on, there is a sense of celebration because the situation has changed and you have found stability in a new situation, or even in the same situation, because maybe you have found a solution out of that situation. Maybe, let's say this is at work where this gossiping is going on. Maybe you have just gone to your boss and said, you know, can I get moved to a different department? Can I, whatever it is that you say to your boss, or you find that you get promoted and it is bringing this energy of celebration and stability to your income, whatever is going on, you could find that you find a solution to remove yourself from this toxic type of energy that is around you. So the reason I'm saying that, there is a moment why I mentioned your income probably growing, because you might just get promoted, something is happening, but you need to take action. I can see that you'll be taking some type of leap of faith, either going and speaking to your boss, either going and applying for a different job, either going and doing whatever it is. You are taking a leap of faith that's going to lead you to a better situation than where you are currently stuck. Because let's say I want you to use this information in your own situation, because everyone is going through different situations. So I usually paint like one situation, sometimes 2 or 3, but usually if I just tell one story, it just makes the reading not too long, right? So let's stick to the story of being at work, and there is that gossiping type of situation, that toxic type of situation that is going on, and you go to your boss and you say, can I change shifts? Can I do this? Can I do that? And you could find that by doing that, it actually leads to you making more money. Maybe you ask your boss, can I change shifts? And they're like, well, the shift that we have is maybe on social hours, maybe for instance, but actually they pay more. So if you don't mind changing shifts, why not? Or whatever is going on, you are finding a solution that's leading to you being in a better situation. So take that leap of faith to leave this toxic situation that is here. So the divine is saying to you that for you, again, you could be looking at different ways of solving this issue. You could just be stuck in your mind. Shall I do this? Shall I do that? Shall I do that? But the divine is saying that really tap in to your inner wisdom, tap inside. And from inside, you could just get that inspiration about what is the right thing to do to solve this situation. And that inspiration will come in, start acting on that, focus on only one thing. If you're seeing that this problem has more than one problematic areas, focus on solving one problematic area at a time. So the card is coming in to say, focus on one thing. If you chase 2 rabbits, you get none. So how can we apply this to your situation? So for instance, you could decide that going and confronting your co-workers is the right thing to do, and you go do that. You're focusing on direct action, right? So you're taking your passion, you're taking your that fire within you, and you're going and focusing and bringing a solution to that situation. Or you could find, again, you could go to your boss and say, hey, you know what? I actually love to work a different shift. And your boss could say, all right, okay, fine. But you're not doing different things all at the same time, because it is just going to create confusion. If you decide to confront your co-workers, do that. If you decide to go and speak to your boss, do that. Choose one solution at a time, because by doing that, it brings that solution to this problem a lot sooner. The divine also wants you to really focus on self-love, because we all know when we've been in situations where we feel attacked, when we've been in situations where we feel isolated because we are feeling that people are against us, it is not a nice situation. So as a solution is coming in, the divine is asking you to just be in this energy of bringing love into your home, into your heart, around you. So self-love is going to really be important as this situation here is going to be dealt with. So be in that energy of really protecting your mind, because your mental health is important, especially when we're stuck in toxic situations where a resolution is just not going to happen overnight. So the divine is just wanting you to really bring that energy of protecting your mental health, of looking at the situation and really dealing with it in a way that is calm. All right. So by doing so, it is just going to bring a solution a lot quicker than just losing it, because you are just feeling really angry about what is going on. So bring that element of self-protection around this situation that is currently unfolding, because you're focusing on one solution at a time. And as you're focusing on one solution at a time, the divine again is really reminding you, we saw that energy of bringing self-love around yourself. And not only that, Aries, we can see that there is that moment where you are just closed, where you're just in that moment of that Hermit mode. We already saw the major arcana card of the Hermit, where you are just isolating yourself. This doesn't have to be in a physical sense. You could just be isolating your emotions, so your emotions are not triggered in this situation all the time. So as you're isolating yourself, you have this energy of, I'm closed for spiritual maintenance, because you could just be here injecting some self-love into yourself. You are praying about this situation. You're protecting your mental health, and you are just in that energy of really protecting. Protection is really important. So whatever is happening, I really feel that for you, it is this mode of the Hermit mode that is going to help this situation resolve itself in a way that doesn't bring a lot of pain. So whatever is happening, thing that the major arcana card that we have here really holds the weight of this reading. And the Hermit card is really all about that reflection, about that moment of introspection, so you can see this situation from a higher perspective. Otherwise, if you are going into solving this situation from the heart, from your emotions, this is when this situation can implode, because now you are angry and that anger is out of control. Now you are going to look like you're the crazy one, right? But instead, when you are coming to solve this situation from that energy of calmness, from that energy of being connected to the divine, because you're saying your prayers, you're grounding yourself, you are loving yourself, and you're not allowing yourself to be triggered really easily. So whatever is happening, we can see you out here grounding yourself. However this situation is playing out, you could see that this situation, this chaotic energy is in your home, in your neighborhood. Whatever is happening, still the same solution is all about isolating yourself and really injecting that self-love, because the divine wants you to understand that you are powerful. And I feel that the people around you who are making you feel less than powerful, they can sense your power. I really feel that they can sense your power, and this is the reason why to them it is important to make you feel powerless, because your light shines a little bit bright, and they don't like that. So what do? They will go and start gossiping and start talking about you and acting some type of way so that you can go and be triggered and be in your feelings, and that way you are not in your power. You're forgetting how powerful you are. So the divine is saying that whatever is happening here, step into your power. You are powerful, and you solve this problem from that feeling, from that space of feeling like you are powerful. When you're feeling disempowered, this is when you can feel like you want to lash out, when you want to just be angry, when anger can take over. Because now you're not operating from the space of being in your power. You're operating from the space of feeling powerless. And now you are demanding to have your power back. And it comes off in a way that is not constructive. It comes off in a way that is really destructive. And it could be a thing that backfires. So the divine is saying, step into your power. Remember how powerful you are. And you're going to remember this by always injecting that energy of self-love, self-care, saying your prayers, whatever it is that you do to connect with the divine. You are really going to be asked to do that before the situation can really resolve itself. So it is going to really be important for you just to remember to feel powerful, because you are powerful. And when you inject love into your situation, it is easier to remember than when you're feeling angry, when you're feeling hateful, when you're feeling some sort of type of low vibrational type of energy. This is when things don't really start moving in a way that you want them to move. This is when they start spiraling out of control, because you're feeding that chaotic energy. So you are closing yourself off here. You are loving yourself, and then you're operating from that space of love, of feeling self-empowered, because you have remembered just how powerful you are. So this is the reading that I have for you, Aries. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye.